Trouble mounts for Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot as Deputy CM Sachin Pilot camps in Delhi along with several MLAs. Pilot likely to meet Congress High Command today. BJP says internal rift in Congress has come to the fore now. Several states announced lockdown for next few days to contain spread of COVID-19. Complete lockdown for Monday and Tuesday in Shillong, while lockdown extended in Itanagar till 20th July. Lockdown in Guwahati extended by another week till 19th July. Complete lockdown announced in Bengaluru, urban and rural from 14th to 22nd July. Recovery rate of corona patients in India showing constant increasing trend. Near 63% active cases stand at 2,92,258. Maharashtra death toll crosses 10,000 mark. Bollywood superstar Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek Bachchan test COVID-19 positive, admitted to hospital. Union Home Minister Amit Shah attends All India Tree Plantation Drive by the Central Armed Forces in Gurugram. Says the whole world is watching as to how India is fighting Corona under leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Says our Jawans are not lagging behind in this fight against COVID-19. And in sports, BCCI President Sourav Ganguly confirms that Indian cricket team will tour Australia later this year as scheduled. Indian cricket team will have to go through a mandatory quarantine period upon landing in Australia. Good evening, I'm Shubhendu Ghosh. Welcome to this bulletin. Rift is wide open in the Congress government in Rajasthan as Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot has reached Delhi to meet Congress High Command. Dissidence has been running deep in the state Congress since Rajya Sabha elections that has now come out in open. Sachin Pilot along with dozen MLAs are in Delhi. He's likely to meet party's top brass today. Meanwhile, Bharatiya Janata Party has said that the internal rift in the Rajasthan Congress has come to the fore.
कि इतने परिपक्व राजनेता जिनका इतना लंबा जीवन है, कभी वो घोड़े की बात करते हैं, कभी बकरे की करते हैं और खरीदते हाथी हैं, और इसलिए आज जिस तरीके से उन्होंने भाषा का इस्तेमाल किया है, बेशर्मी जैसे शब्दों का इस्तेमाल किया, मुझे लगता है कि काफ़ी असंतुलित हैं, बौखलाए हुए भी हैं और निराशाजनक जो बातें करी हैं उससे साफ तौर पर नजर आता है कि राज्यसभा से जो एपिसोड शुरू हुआ, खुद ही उसके सूत्रधार थे, खुद ही उसके नाटककार थे, और आज जिस तरीके से जो बात कही है उसमें ये साफ तौर पर नजर आता है कि जो उनका अंतर्विरोध है, अंतरकलह है, वो सतह से बहुत ऊपर आ गई है.
And our correspondents Dharmesh Bharti and A.V. Singh are joining us from Jaipur and Delhi. Dharmesh, सबसे पहले आपके पास आना चाहेंगे. Fractures, cracks are being reported in the Rajasthan government. तो राजस्थान से क्या खबर है? अभी गहलोत गवर्नमेंट की क्या प्रतिक्रिया आई है इस पूरे माहौल पे?
देखिए शुभेंदु, जहां तक गहलोत सरकार की प्रतिक्रिया का सवाल है, गहलोत सरकार के जो मंत्री हैं, जो गहलोत समर्थक हैं, उनका सबका मानना है कि सरकार हमारी सुरक्षित है. लेकिन अगर जब हम वास्तविक धरातल को हम जब देखते हैं, जब तो स्पष्ट नजर आता है कि अंतर विरोध है मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत और उप मुख्यमंत्री सचिन पायलट के बीच में. अगर सरकार पूरी एकजुट होती तो विधायकों को जयपुर छोड़ने की कहां आवश्यकता थी. जहां तक जांच का सवाल है, एसओजी ने निर्दलीय विधायकों के साथ साथ मुख्यमंत्री और उप मुख्यमंत्री को भी नोटिस भेजा है. तो कहीं ना कहीं ये एक बड़ी आश्चर्यजनक बात है कि मुख्यमंत्री जो स्वयं गृह मंत्री हैं, क्या ये संभव है कि एक कनिष्ठ अधिकारी, एक डिप्टी एसपी लेवल का अधिकारी एक गृह मंत्री को नोटिस देके तामील करवा के क्या जांच के लिए बुला सकता है? तो ये सारी जो बातें हैं ये अपने आप में विरोधाभास दर्शाती हैं और कहीं ना कहीं ये जो आपसी सियासी खींचतान है ये साफ इसमें दिखती है कि आपने अपने ही विधायकों को, आपके जो समर्थक दे रहे हैं विधायकों को, उनको आपने नोटिस दिया है. तो ये जो पूरे एसओजी के जो नोटिस का मामला है, इसके बाद सियासत और तेज हो गई और जो खेमा था, वो जो दोनों खेमे हैं वो बिल्कुल आर पार की लड़ाई के लिए आमने सामने हैं. जहां तक आज का सवाल है, आज रात को 8 बजे विधायकों की बैठक होगी मुख्यमंत्री आवास पर, और 9 बजे जो है मंत्रिमंडल के जो सदस्य हैं उनके साथ बैठक होगी। शुभेंदु।
And Dharmesh, what responses have come from Sachin Pilot camp so far? We know that he is camped in Delhi to meet Congress High Command, but any comment from him before he left from Rajasthan?
देखिए, जहां तक सचिन पायलट खेमे के विधायकों का सवाल है, सीधे तौर पर वो मीडिया से बातचीत करने से बच रहे हैं, लेकिन जो जानकारी प्राप्त हुई है उनका कहीं ना कहीं मानना है कि पिछले काफी लंबे समय से जो उनका क्षेत्र है, जो उनका एरिया है, जो डेवलपमेंट उनके एरिया में होना चाहिए था, वो कहीं ना कहीं बहुत काफी लंबे समय से उसकी अनदेखी हुई है। तो ये जो बात है ये निकलकर सामने आई है, और जो उनकी मांगे थी या जो उनकी डिमांड्स थी वो कहीं ना कहीं पूरी नहीं हुई है, फुलफिल नहीं हुई है। इन्हीं सब बातों को लेकर वो, चूंकि वो पायलट समर्थक थे, उनका ये मानना है कि चूंकि हम पायलट के समर्थक हैं इसलिए हम लोगों को कहीं ना कहीं नजरअंदाज किया जा रहा है। तो ये सब बातें जो है निकलकर सामने आई हैं। अब देखना यह है कि आखिर ये जो आपसी खींचतान है ये क्या रंग लेती है और क्या इसका पटापेक्ष होता है। शुभेंदु।
Right, Dharmesh, please stay with us while we connect with our colleague Ajay Bikram Singh, who's tracking the updates from Delhi. Ajay Bikram, we know that Sachin Pilot and the MLA supporting him are camped in Delhi. All right, Ajay Bikram will connect us in just a bit. Dharmesh, I'll return to you. Now, talking about if Rajasthan is also going the same way that Madhya Pradesh did some time ago, how do the numbers stack up? We know about the discomfort between Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot right from the beginning of 2018 government formation. How do the numbers stack up? How much danger is the Gehlot government in?
देखिए शुभेंदु, जहां तक सचिन पायलट के खेमे का सवाल है, अभी ये माना जा रहा है कि 15 से 20 विधायक जो हैं उनके खेमे के या उनके समर्थन में हैं। इसकी संख्या बढ़ भी सकती है। ये सब जो है आने वाले समय में पता लगेगा, क्योंकि आज रात को 8 बजे बैठक है जिसके अंदर जो कांग्रेस के समर्थक विधायक हैं और जो निर्दलीय विधायक है जो कांग्रेस को या गहलोत सरकार को समर्थन दे रहे हैं, वो कितनी संख्या के अंदर बैठक में मौजूद रहते हैं। और उसके अलावा मंत्रिमंडल की भी बैठक 9 बजे है, तो उसमें यह स्पष्ट हो जाएगा कि कितने लोग वाकई में मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत के साथ हैं और कितने लोग जो हैं वो सचिन पायलट के साथ हैं। तो ये आज की बैठक के बाद, रात की बैठक के बाद मोटे तौर पर स्पष्ट हो जाएगा। शुभेंदु।
Right, Dharmesh, we'll have to wait and watch how this Rajasthan political drama pans out. Meanwhile, thanks very much for joining us with all those inputs. The fight against COVID-19 pandemic has intensified in India. The trend of progressive increase in number of recovered COVID-19 patients continues as the recovery rate now nears 63%. A series of proactive, preemptive and coordinated measures have been taken by the centre and the state governments for containment and prevention of COVID-19, coupled with effective implementation of containment zones, surveillance activities, timely diagnosis, effective clinical management of COVID-19 cases. The cumulative total number of recovered cases of COVID-19 patients crossed the 5 lakh mark. The cumulative figure of recovered cases among COVID-19 patients stands at 5,34,620. Consequently, the recovery rate is 62.92%. There are 2,92,258 active cases and all are under medical supervision. The total casualties reported so far are 22,674. The Drug Controller General of India, DCGI, gave nod for restricted emergency use of Litozumab for moderate to severe COVID-19 patients. And those are the updates from DGCI. Meanwhile, after Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek Bachchan, two more members of the megastar's family, a daughter-in-law Aishwarya and a daughter Aradhya, have reportedly tested corona positive. Maharashtra Health Minister Rajesh Tope said on Sunday Aishwarya's mother-in-law Jaya Bachchan has tested negative. The health condition of megastar Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek is stable after they were found COVID-19 positive. Amitabh Bachchan is stable with mild symptoms and is currently admitted in isolation unit of the hospital. Mumbai civic authorities were sanitizing the residential and office premises of Amitabh Bachchan in Juhu area after the megastar and his son Abhishek Bachchan tested positive for coronavirus. Contact tracing was also being done. Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek on Saturday said they had tested positive for coronavirus and were admitted to hospital. BMC teams were sanitizing their residential and office premises as per the standard operating procedures. Security was also stepped up outside Bachchan's two houses in Juhu and Nanavati Hospital, where the veteran actor and his son are admitted. Meanwhile, Akshay Kumar replied to Amitabh Bachchan's tweet and said he's praying for Amitabh Bachchan's speedy recovery. And veteran actor Anupam Kher also tweeted, he said, "Respected Amitabh Bachchan, you have overcome every difficulty in your life with your morale. I have the entire nation confident that you will return home safely and healthy, victorious from the battle of Corona." And cricket legend Sachin Tendulkar tweeted and said, "Take care, Amit ji, praying for your good health and quick recovery." And Maharashtra COVID death toll has crossed 10,000 mark with 223 fatalities reported in the last 24 hours. Total fatalities in Maharashtra stands at 10,116 so far. A fresh 8,139 patients reported took the toll of total cases to 2,46,600. New 4,360 patients have been cured. Total number of patients cured and discharged from the hospital stands at 1,36,985 among COVID-19 cases. Total active patients in Maharashtra stand at 99,202. Those are the data updates coming in from Maharashtra. Lockdown in some parts of Maharashtra has been extended due to rising cases of COVID-19. Thane district has extended the lockdown till 19th of July. Thane Municipal Corporation along with Kalyan Dombivali Municipal Corporation has seen unprecedented rise in COVID-19 cases. These corporations have extended the lockdown till 19th July. Pune and its neighbouring Pimpri Chinchwad Municipal Corporation and some parts of rural Pune have also witnessed the same situation. Hence, the administration has enforced a 10 days lockdown in the region. The lockdown decision took everyone by surprise, but the district and civic administration said it was needed to break the chain of COVID-19 spread and also to boost critical health infrastructure. Except for essential services, other activities will remain closed in these regions. And those are updates of strict lockdown extended in parts of Maharashtra. BJP National President Jagat Prakash Nadda today inaugurated the newly constructed BJP District Committee office named as Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Mandiram in Kasaragod, Kerala. Speaking at the launch, he sharply attacked the state government. Nadda said that left promotes violence and highlighted the failure of COVID-19 response by the Pinarayi government.
Pinarayi government has messed up the COVID crisis. They have been playing politics during the type of crisis also. The Kerala government has compromised the COVID-19 data. Not only the Pinarayi government is inefficient, but it believes in violence also. It is a corrupt government, thinking of the left front government. And they believe in violence, which has to be seen through democratic means. We have to see that such governments should go lock, stock and barrel in coming. About the gold smuggle, I can assure you, the people of Kerala, that government of India will lay no stone unturned and will bring the facts all together, and the investigation will take place accordingly.
Amid the allegations of TRS government mishandling the coronavirus pandemic, BJP MP MOS G. Kishan Reddy jumped into action. He visited Gandhi Hospital in Telangana. In Hyderabad, he also interacted with patients, doctors, paramedics and other staff to take cognizance of the treatment being offered. Reddy appreciated the frontline warriors and their work. During his inspection of the premises of the hygiene, he also asked the hospital administration to give utmost importance to cleanliness. He also handed over fruit juice packets to patients there. Several other states have also announced lockdown for the next few days to contain spread of COVID-19. Assam government has extended lockdown in all areas of Kamrup district till 19 July. It is to be mentioned here that 14-day lockdown imposed in the district was supposed to be completed today. Complete lockdown for Monday and Tuesday in Shillong has been announced. Meghalaya government took the decision to contain the spread of COVID-19 besides ensuring behavioral changes among citizens to follow coronavirus-related guidelines. And in Arunachal Pradesh capital region, Itanagar, lockdown has been extended till 20th July. The total lockdown will be till 5 a.m. on July 20th. During the period, intensive surveillance will be carried off on at C, E and F sector. Nahar Lagoon contact tracing will also be intensified during this period. The lockdown will also see all the frontline workers from various departments undergo COVID test. The Nagaland government also extended the ongoing lockdown in the state till July 31st. The ongoing lockdown in the state that was supposed to be lifted on 16 July has been extended for another 15 days at a meeting of the High Part Committee on COVID-19. With rising cases of coronavirus, Rajasthan government has sealed the state border in a bid to control interstate movement of people. Regular screening of air, train and bus passengers will be done. Also, private vehicles will be properly checked at the border checkpost. Further, pass will be mandatory for going out of the state. Passes can be taken from offices of the collector, SP, commissioner, DSP, SDM or respective police station. Immediate passes can be taken from additional counters at the airport, railway stations and bus stands. The Madhya Pradesh government has enforced a complete lockdown across the state on Sundays from today, and only essential services are being allowed. Vigil in border districts has also increased. Health screening would also be carried out at borders. The government has asked the district authorities to ensure people do not come out of homes unnecessarily. It also stresses on compulsory use of mask and imposition of Section 144 wherever crowd gathers. And continuing with the Sunday lockdown in the state, the 33-hour lockdown is imposed today across the state of Karnataka. The state is grappling with rising number of cases in the state, and Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has also announced total lockdown in Bengaluru, urban and rural, from July 14 to 22nd to contain the spread of the disease. The Sunday lockdown across all districts in Karnataka was successful last Sunday, and people stayed indoors and all commercial establishments were shut. Karnataka witnessed surge in number of positive cases as testing doubled, and the government increased it up to 20,000 tests per day. The government also took up over 17,000 antigen testing to detect the virus at random in Bengaluru. BJP National General Secretary and in charge of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Ram Madhav, visited Muslimabad residence of slain BJP leader Wasim Bari from Bandipora district to offer his condolences and express solidarity with the family members. He met with his wife and other family members and expressed his condolences for the bereaved. He was accompanied by Union MOS PMO Dr. Jitendra Singh and BJP National Vice President Avinash Rai Khanna. On 7th July, late evening, terrorists killed the ex-district president of BJP, Wasim Bari, his father Bashir Ahmed and his younger brother Umair. Ram Madhav said that BJP stands with Bari's family and announced 10 lakh rupees ex gratia relief.
हमारे संवेदना व्यक्त करने के लिए हम यहाँ आए हैं और हमारे सभी कार्यकर्ताओं को भी यह एक मनोबल और हिम्मत देने का भी हमारा कर्तव्य बनता है। हम सब जो हमारे वसीम बारी का परिवार है उसके साथ खड़ा रहेंगे और इस प्रकार की शहादत और किसी को देना ना पड़े और कश्मीर की घाटी पर देशभक्तों की खून फिर बहना ना पड़े, ऐसी व्यवस्था हो, ऐसी प्रयास हो, हम प्रशासन से भी अपेक्षा करते हैं।
And returning for a moment to megastar Amitabh Bachchan getting COVID positive, Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan has wished megastar speedy recovery, and he said, "I join the whole nation in wishing you a quick recovery. After all, you are the idol of millions in this country, an iconic superstar." NNB Minister Prakash Javadekar also tweeted and wished the Bollywood actor speedy recovery. And Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Mahinda Rajapaksa, has wished Amitabh Bachchan and Abhishek Bachchan speedy recovery. In a tweet, he said, praying for good health and speedy recovery of both you, Senior Bachchan, and your son, Junior Bachchan. Our prayers are with you. Bollywood actor Anupam Kher has tweeted that his mother, Dulari, brother Raju, sister-in-law Reema and niece Vrinda have tested positive for coronavirus. In a video message, Anupam said that while he is tested negative for the disease, a few of his family members were not as fortunate. His mother has been admitted to Kokilaben Hospital in Mumbai. The rest of the family are quarantining at home. He added that all of them are stable and have been found with mild COVID symptoms.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, पिछले कुछ दिनों से मेरी माँ, जिन्हें आप दुलारी के नाम से जानते हैं, उन्हें भूख नहीं लग रही थी, कुछ भी नहीं खा रही थी और सोती रहती थी। तो हमने डॉक्टर की सलाह पर उनका ब्लड टेस्ट करवाया, जिसमें सब कुछ ठीक निकला। फिर डॉक्टर साहब ने कहा कि आप इनको सिटी स्कैन सेंटर ले जाइए और वहाँ पर इनका स्कैन करिए। तो हमने स्कैन करवाया, जिसमें उनका कोविड पॉजिटिव माइल्डली निकला। तो जाहिर सी बात थी कि मैं और मेरा भाई उनके साथ थे, तो फिर मैंने भी अपना और राजू ने भी, मेरे भाई ने भी अपना सिटी स्कैन करवाया, और जिसमें राजू माइल्डली पॉजिटिव निकले और मैं नेगेटिव था। मेरी भाभी और मेरी भतीजी पॉजिटिव निकले माइल्डली, और मेरा जो भतीजा है प्रणीत, वो नेगेटिव निकला। इसके बाद आई टुक माई मदर टू कोकिलाबेन हॉस्पिटल. दे वर वेरी ग्रेशियस एंड हेल्पफुल इनफ to admit my mother there, and my brother and his family has quarantined themselves in their home. मैंने BMC को inform कर दिया है, and BMC has been working amazingly efficiently. वो मेरे भाई के घर गए हैं, उनको वो भी सैनिटाइज करेंगे, और मेरा फ़र्ज़ था कि मैं आप सब लोगों को इन्फॉर्म करूं कि आपके घर में आपके किसी सदस्य को, खासकर आपके माता पिता को, अगर भूख नहीं लग रही है तो एक बार उनका टेस्ट करा लीजिए।
Some other news now. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today attended the All India Tree Plantation campaign run by Central Armed Police Forces in Khadarpur, Gurugram. Shah said that the whole world is watching as to how India is fighting COVID-19 under leadership of Prime Minister Modi. He said all our Jawans are not lagging behind in this fight against COVID-19.
200-250 साल का डॉक्यूमेंटेशन है। इसमें फैलने की क्षमता शायद किसी महामारी की इतनी ज्यादा नहीं रही जितनी ये कोरोना महामारी की रही है, और पूरी दुनिया इस जंग को लड़ रही है। भारत भी देश के लोकप्रिय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में ये जंग को बहुत अच्छे तरीके से लड़ रही है। पूरी दुनिया देख रही है कि कोरोना के खिलाफ समग्र विश्व में सफल से सफल जंग अगर कहीं लड़ी गई है तो अपने भारत के अंदर लड़ी गई है, प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में। कि भारत ये जो जंग लड़ रहा है, इसमें हमारे सभी सुरक्षा बलों का भी बहुत बड़ा योगदान है, बहुत बड़ा योगदान है। इसको कोई नकार नहीं सकता।
Some update on the flood situation. Prevailing floods in Assam, the case is deteriorating as Brahmaputra and its tributaries are flowing above the danger level due to incessant rainfall in most parts of the state for the last couple of days. 20 out of 33 districts in 49 revenue circles are inundated with floodwaters, with 2 more deaths reported in the last 24 hours. The total death toll this flood season has reached 42. Over 6 lakh people have been affected by the deluge so far. Dhimaji is the worst hit district with 1,28,996 people affected, followed by Barpeta with over 1,28,000. Over 46,000 hectares of cropped areas are submerged. More than 8,400 inmates are taking shelter at around 92 relief camps and centers opened by the district administrations. Relief and rescue operations are underway and 270 persons have been evacuated in the last 24 hours by the SDRF, NDRF and locals. Embankments and bridges in many districts have been damaged. Meanwhile, in Bihar, many rivers are in spate owing to incessant rains in the catchment areas. After over 2 lakh cusecs of water was released from Kosi Barrage, water level in several rivers in North Bihar crossed the danger mark following heavy to very heavy rainfall in Tarai region of Nepal and districts along the foothills of Himalayas in Bihar over the last 2 to 3 days. Due to this, alert has been sounded in Champaran district. Meanwhile, Patna Met Center maintained a yellow alert for thunderstorm with lightning over the next couple of days. IMD has predicted isolated extremely heavy rainfall over Bihar today. Administration is prepared to deal with the situation. 61 shelter homes and 118 other locations have been identified for relief work. That brings us to the close of this bulletin. News and updates continue after a short break. Namaskar.